what's going on, guys? This is Sheer Perfection, and I got my man James St. Louis right here. All right, y'all might have seen some of his content online. All right, man, this guy is a fashion guru. All right, check my man's page out at the end of this video, man. But right now, for this video, we're gonna be giving him a dope cut. All right, hook the beard up, hook the fade up. I think we're gonna be doing a drop skin fade. Yeah. So I drop all my fades, as you'll be able to tell in this video. Be sure by the end of this video to give a like, share, follow, and subscribe to the YouTube. And we're gonna be coming up with more videos and stuff like that to kind of showcase our clients and teach you guys how to do some of these dope haircuts. Stick around because we're gonna be dropping some gems on how I cut curly hair. All right, let's get it. So first of all, let me just go ahead and start off by saying, it's cold out here. Okay, it's cold, you know, it's cold. So, you know, you got your clients walking into the shop, coming in with hoodies and stuff on. So let me go ahead and tell you guys the first thing that you might want to do if you have a client that has a hoodie that comes into the shop to get a cut. So first off, what we want to do is tuck the hoodie in, all right? They're going to have a little bit of a hunchback kind of look, but hey, it's all good. We don't want to get hair down inside the hoodie. Once we do that, then we are ready to drape the client. Woo, James, my hand's cold, bro. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. So that way I can get to the fade and I can see the front hairline. What I'm gonna do for James is, and I do this for all my clients who have locks, you wanna have a band or a clip. You wanna be able to clip their hair up and out of the way, so that way we don't cut any hair off of those locks, all right? There we go. Just gonna put it into like a little half bun up here, there we go. First thing I always do, you wanna comb through and pick out the hair. This is very important because what you're doing is you are resetting the hair. And as I'm brushing through the hair, I'm looking for grain change. I'm looking for the direction in which his hair is supposed to go. So I'm brushing it in different directions, seeing which way is the best way that his hair is going to sit. All right, now as we get up to the top, all I'm doing is, I'm still doing the same brushing, but you can see all I'm doing is just brushing the curls down. So we're gonna use our pick in a second to pick these curls right here in this area out. For African-American hair, you know, we have to pick out these little areas right here just to get the hair at its true length. And that's very important, because if I were to go with a 1 guard or 2 guard through that, and I cut my, I can end up cutting my transition length out. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to cut your transition length out. All right, so I got my pick, and I'm just going to pick through. Like I said, all I'm trying to do is trying to get this hair right here at the top out to its true potential. This is where our shaping is going to come into place when we get to that part of our haircut. Let's go ahead and pick that beard out. But like I said in the last video, whenever we do our beards, you know, sleeping on our beards and you know, waking up in the morning and stuff like that, our beards are kind of all misshapen, out of shape. And so what you want to do is also when your clients come in, you want to be able to pick that beard out, get all the hair to its true potential, so that we aren't creating any problem areas or creating any gaps or holes or anything like that, because the hair was not picked out all the way properly. All right, so we're going to be using our Andis slim lines to create our first bald line right here. We're going to be keeping a brush on hand with curly hair, you want to make sure that you are brushing away all the excess hair. I believe working with curly hair or African American hair, in order to get a cleaner fade, you have to have a brush to clean your work area. Some people say or think that curly hair is a bit more difficult to cut, but as long as you have a system and you clean your work area as you go through and go along and move along, you'll be good. It's gonna take a while for people to learn their system, but a system is gonna keep you organized. A system is gonna keep you from taking wrong turns and dead ends to get you to your destination. How I kind of view it is that I have my skin line, I take away the bulk, I do my guard open, my one guard, I blend, and that gets me through my haircut, all right? We all know that sometimes with curly hair, you can't see your destination or you can't see the path of your clippers right then and there. And so what you wanna do is to stay organized, you know, use your brush, clean your area so that way you can actually see the steps that you are creating. Even so, then sometimes you still can't see or you still don't notice a difference on what you're doing whenever you are making a pass with your clippers. Just stick to your system, all right? Like I said, your system is your guideline to get you to the destination. So it doesn't matter if your one guard doesn't look like it's doing anything, stick to the system. That's your GPS, that's your roadmap to the end of the haircut, all right? The system is very important, especially through curly hair. So now that we've made our skin line, all right, and we went with our no guard open, okay, next what I use in my system is I use my two guard, in this case, to shape the top half of our haircut. I'm staying straight, I'm going straight up and down. I'm not trying to dig into the haircut, I'm not trying to knock this bulk down, okay? We need that bulk to fill in our part of the head where it starts to round in. All right, so we're keeping everything boxy, we're keeping everything square. So I'm gonna I'll turn them here so you can kind of see. So square, rectangle, oblong, those are all masculine shapes, you know, for you know, facial shapes. And so to keep that boxy look for the haircut, I think makes the haircut look more masculine anyway. So that's why we keep that bulk at the top. You know, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with, you know, clearing it all down, but I think it also, in your case, whenever we put our part in there, it also pops the part out from the rest of the haircut, leaving that little bit of weight up there at the top. And like I was talking about in my last video, the pressure is all consistent throughout the entire haircut. We want to make sure everything is being cut at the same length. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going with my one guard, with my masters, my Andis masters, and we are just smoothing out all the hair, smoothing out all the curls. That's all we're doing right now, smoothing out all the curls. One thing that I love about the masters, man, is that crunch. All right, so we've made our guidelines. I'll smooth out the hair with my one. Now I'm going against the grain with the one. And like I said, this is the part where our system comes into play, right? You don't want to work on a spot for too long, especially when you're in a traditional shop, because then you start to lose time on a haircut, time and energy on a haircut. So this is the part where a system comes into play, all right? Having a system is gonna be very important. Even though it's looking like I'm not doing anything with my one, this is what I was talking about, I'm still going up half an inch, quarter of an inch to half an inch, all right? Even though I don't think it's doing anything. but I'm sticking with my system. I know that my system is gonna carry me through this. I'm brushing my work so that I can see. And like I said earlier, this is one reason why I love the Masters, especially the M-Force edition. You know, you got the all black on here. But this is why I love the Andis Masters. You know, you get to hear that crunch. That crunch lets you know that you are, in fact, cutting some hair. All right, so you can also kind of see my guidelines in there. You can see all my guidelines. All right. To blend out my 1 into my 2, I'm gonna go with my 1 open and kind of closed, okay? And I'm gonna work on this top line. Now here, I wanna have the same pressure, but I wanna have a quick flick out, a quick C-stroke. This quick C-stroke is me trying to fade and blend the hair, not make another weight line. For me, I like to follow the 1, 2, 3 brush rule. So you make 1, 2, 3, brush. 1, 2, 3, brush. So it's real quick for me. But 1, 2, 3, brush. 1, 2, 3, brush. Go through, clean up my work, and then I'll do it all over again. Like I said, I'm trying to blend out the top portion of my fade. Also at this point, I'm also point cutting. Point cutting is when you use only the corner of the blade to pinpoint certain dark spots and areas of the haircut, all right? So let's turn here. There we go.
Okay.
Solid. All right, guys, so this is the final product of the James St. Louis haircut. All right, if you guys like this content, man, be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe. All right, we're gonna be dropping videos like this, man, kind of helping you guys learn how to cut and dropping some gems and stuff like that to help you guys in the barbershops and stuff at home. Also on this channel, we will be using some of the new drops from Andis. So be sure to use the code AN04, all right, and that will get you guys a discount on Andis, on all Andis tools. All right, like I said, appreciate you guys watching this video, man. Hope you guys like this content. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you want to see next, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, guys, man, we finished with the cut, man. James about to do his modeling thing. Let's go.